So here I'm going to show you how to make your own illuminator box. This is a cardboard box I've taken. It's just a simple cardboard box. I've cut a hole in the top. That's the one from which you're going to take a picture. It's dark now, you can't see anything. I flip it around. On the inside you can see I've got 4 strips of LEDs that are covered in blue plastic. This is what it's going to look like at the end. And I've got the first strip has got this little female end for a coaxial cable. That's provided by power supply. This guy right here that's plugged into a normal 120 volt outlet. At the end of that is this male end, which I'm going to plug in here. And you can see the lights are on now. I'm going to turn them off, turn them on again. And so this is what you're going to build. And we flip this around. And inside there is going to be where your plate will be. So in the beginning, I've already made my LED strips. I've already connected them up like I showed you in the previous video, and then I'm going to start putting them in this box. Got my strip. I've already taped in the other 3, but I'm going to show you this 4th one because this is what you're going to do 4 times. And I've decided for a design where I've got my strips running sort of perpendicular to my plate. So my plate's going to be, remember this box is upside down, so my plate's going to be sitting here and the light's going to be all around it. And I'm using the adhesive on the back to stick initially to the box. It's not going to stay on very long. The adhesive is not great, as you'll see. It'll keep it on long enough I can go back with the tape and tape it in. Okay, so I'm going to go, and I'm using transparent Scotch tape. It's nice because it doesn't block the light. And I'm just going to tape it down. You can tape right over the LEDs, that's fine. The light goes right through. Right now I'm just putting enough tape to hold it on there so it doesn't fall off. Okay. So I've taped my LED strip down in the box, and now what I'm going to do is cover it with this piece of blue plastic. This is called Aztec blue plastic. This is actually from a theatrical production company. They put these in front of white lights to make them blue. Now, of course, our lights are already blue, but they put out a little bit of green light, and that can cause a background problem. So this blue plastic will let the blue light pass, but will absorb the green light. So I'm just going to tape it down over my strip. I'm just going to put a nice piece down here, and then I'm going to go back and tape it down more carefully. The reason I'm doing this is I don't want the green light to escape from the sides, so I'm sort of taping it down so that can't happen. It's really helps to cut down that background light, that green light that's coming out of these things, which will be a problem for you because, of course, the camera can't tell the difference between the fluorescence that's green and the green light from the LED. Okay. Now you can see I got my 4 strips taped around with the Aztec blue on it, and they're all linked together. And now, when I connect this up to the power supply, they're all 4 lit. Okay, so when it's upside down, I have a nice blue light field that you can see through the hole. Okay, that's where the optical filter goes. All right. So one other thing is that in your kit should be included a switch, a very simple switch. Looks like this. It's black, plastic. You can connect that in between your power supply and your box. Not only does it make it a little bit longer, which makes it easier to deal with, you can turn the light on and off without having to unplug it and plug it. For some kits, we also have a dimmer switch. They kind of have a limited supply of these, unfortunately. It's a little bit fancier because you can use it, turn it on and off, but you can also dim it. So you can have variable light control, which is nice. And you can until when it switches off, you can turn it all the way off. So that's nice for some purposes. You can also control, of course, your exposure time on your camera, so you don't really need a dimmer, but it's nice to have it. Hopefully they'll make more of them. Okay, and that basically is how to make your box. Oh, one other thing I didn't show you is that the very top, you want to cut a hole, and you want to make it big enough that camera can take a picture of the plate below it, but small enough that light is not going to come from the outside and get in. Okay, so you want the only light hitting the camera to be coming from inside the box. That's the basic idea. Okay,